Jordan went home 3-2. Everyone told me who they were voting for, and they kept their word. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. We did just betray, or I guess blindside Baile. I don't know how Baile feels right now, but I'm scared that the fact that that move was mine is gonna leak. I was sort of getting a little happy because Jordan was saying that it was FD's fault for it, but it wasn't. It was mine. I did that. I was the one that threw his name out. He was just a bit too under the radar for my liking. I feel like I can blend in past these other guys. Did I get away with it? No idea. I guess we're gonna find out.
If we lose again, we could definitely just do Baile. Yeah, definitely, because they're on the outs. If we keep this 3,
if we don't merge and we merge at like 7.
Yeah.
We vote Baile, keep FD as a shield, throw him under the bus as soon as merge starts. That has to be the plan.
Yeah. If we do merge though, I think we'll have to like kind of get a feel, like maybe see if we could pull some people in. I know I've been saying this a lot, but I do want to work with Phantom and Pepper. I think both of them they are chill and they are loyal too. So we could have like a really we could have a good fight.
I think if we vote a red, Azure's definitely the biggest threat of them.
Okay, well that was a stressful one. So Baile is the one who voted with me. I got several messages from FD saying how he is 100% with me and locked in. So we have a 3. Baile's on the outs. It could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse. So, I think we're gonna do Baile if we lose, but I'm not sure. There could be a merge next round for all we know.
That tribal council really helped me. Jordan and I were really close. I really thought that me and Jordan were gonna go to the end together. I really did like him, and he was my favorite person to talk to. We kind of just had a vibe, and I fucked with him heavy. Losing him is not ideal at all. It's really disappointing, but I will not let his vote out go in vain.
Guys, I got tree mail.
Oh,
I think we know what it is. Team meeting.
Go. Oops. Oh.
So there's this book that definitely says a lot of stuff in it.
Right.
Long story short.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
We're merged!
Yeah, baby!
Yeah.
And merge is coming up, dude. I am in a very bad spot. This is not good for me whatsoever. I feel like I've trash talked the other tribe way too much, so I don't think they're gonna be super friendly with me. I wouldn't blame them. So you might be looking at the next merge boot right here. Oh, dude, this sucks. This actually sucks, dude.
They're coming here.
Let's go!
Yeah,
yes, we already have karaoke night. We already have karaoke night set up right here. Let's go.
There's a boat!
What?
Oh my god,
There's a boat. Wait, what?
Loot,
what?
loot, plundering the boat now. Give me all your stuff.
There's a boat! Oh my
Sir,
goodness.
give me all your stuff. Give me your...
Whoa. Hey, Azure. Hey, calm down.
You better have a good offer this time.
I come bearing gifts today.
What? What is that?
What is that? Priority pickup?
Oh my god.
Oh, is this a new buff, chat?
Alright, this boat pulls up, and it's merge time. And I'm pretty excited because I didn't want to vote out any other member of our alliance at this point because we just don't have anyone else to lose. But the bad news is that I'm also just a generally good challenge performer. Kinda worried about that, but I'll hope for the best and see what comes of that.
What's the plan? We have to all have the same story.
You know what? How about I'm on the outs? Like I was with Crackle and what's their face?
Last vote,
yeah.
No, the last vote was a 3-2.
Yeah.
And Shiny went after Phantom.
Yeah, I went after Phantom.
And so I might entertain working with the other tribe to gain some more fervor with them. But in ways that are very collateral and in ways that maybe give them the perception that I'm truly with them. Like I'm gonna try to build a secondary alliance.
Oh,
voting in as we speak.
wait, greet them.
Yo!
We have to greet them.
We are finally at the merge, and we're living with the other tribe now. It's very wholesome, but obviously that's not going to last long because we're gonna have to vote each other out, and I hope that I can kind of step up my game in that because I haven't been doing the best, kind of been left out of some of the votes on my tribe, so we'll try to step it up. This is a new version, Doughless.
The Christmas tribe? The Christmas tribe?
Kiki Ludan. How about that?
Christmas Island? This is Christmas Island.
Wait, what about just this? What about just this? I like Ludan. I like the end of that.
Ludan. Okay,
What is that?
Ludan.
What's that?
Ludan. It's
What does
just
that mean?
basically like a shorter version of Speaky Ludan.
Okay, I understand.
Ludan. Let's go.
Ludan.
Okay.
Ludan.
Ludan.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Okay.
If we keep the Goon Squad strong all the way to Final Four, I feel Azure and Jeffles both have way better games than me. So I'm thinking I want to flip at some point, but I don't know when. I definitely need this alliance to get some bigger threats on the other side out, but I'm hopefully there's a little crevice that I can snake my way through to the final three.
Alliance right here is me, Controller, and FD. That's like the three.
See.
And I told them that I would like at the merge I would like to bring you in, and they said sure. So this is a good 4 here.
Yes.
The last vote I actually almost went home. It was 3-2. But
dang.
Jordan got out because FD wanted to work with me, so we switched it to Jordan because it was initially going to be FD, but I think Controller suggested Jordan, and I was like, yeah, I guess that works too.
My tribe didn't exactly tell me they were voting out Jordan as tribal council, and I'm not too happy about it. So, if you need someone, I'm right here, because I'm just gonna lay my cards out on the table. I don't have an idol. I know one of my tribe mates have an idol, because they were talking about it last round. But, yeah.
I see.
I'm not gonna sit around and be allied with them after they just left me out of a vote. I'm not an idiot. I don't care about an idol. I don't care about anything. I'm gonna make sure this next few rounds go the way I want it to, because shit's about to get messy.
So it was unanimous at the first vote. In the second vote, I voted with Crackle to get out Phantom. Obviously, it didn't work, so I'm kind of on the outs as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. On the outs, buddy. That's nice. I'm glad I also have someone who is left out on the vote.
So, Jeffles has a safety without power.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a good advantage. I'm low-key just gonna be blunt. I didn't fuck with my tribe, so if you need a number, I'm right here.
Hey, man. That's huge.
They
Huge.
They left me out of the vote last time, so like, I don't give a fuck. So, you seem chill, your tribe seems chill, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Baile's on the outs of our tribe at the moment, and
I see.
I have already told them that I'm interested in. If you are interested, you and Pepper can join our alliance if you're down.
Okay, thank you for the information. I made merge for the first time in a recorded. It's huge. I immediately had 2 conversations with Baile and Doughless. Baile immediately told me, hey, I want to flip. I said, okay, that's amazing. And Doughless said, hey, I want to flip. Which is weird because they're on 2 different sides of the vote, and they both want to flip. I'd be down to working with Baile. Doughless, I'm not sure. He's kind of working with FD Controller, which I don't really want to keep in the game. And if he's going to be in alliance with them, then that's not really what I want to do.
Me and Controller had to do like some dastardly things, so I don't think Baile really likes this too much.
What did Jordan do?
Nothing.
What happened to Jordan?
Okay, listen, so we thought Dole had the idol, so we just played it safe and voted for Jordan. What happened to your tribe? Did you use your advantage?
No, I still have it.
What is it?
Oh, it's a safety without power.
Oh,
that's good.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's valid until 6. Like, I'm not gonna pretend to lie and say like, oh.
Tribe's kind of just split 3-1.
Ooh,
Yeah.
who's on the outs?
Shiny and Phantom are going at it after what happened last struggle.
What happened?
It was a 3-2 on Crackle.
who got the other 2 votes?
Phantom.
And
Ooh.
Okay.
So Pepper was going after him. That's very interesting to hear because on our tribe, Doe, after we just saved him from Jordan, was like, "Yo, dudes, I think we can link up with my bud, Phantom and Pepper, bro." Right now, I have Bailey on the other side of things, mad as shit at me, and understandably so. I kind of got rid of their #1 ally. But am I gonna let that slide? Hell no. It ain't right to be angry with the #1 ho 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 in the fucking Northwest right here. We got ourselves a situation that I gotta little snoot under, you know? So right now, my idea is stick with this 4 because, you know, Bailey just kind of has to go next.
Actually, I do want to ask, because there was that weird one-sided rivalry that was going on, like, pre-merge, and I don't understand.
Challenge rivalry. Challenge rivalry.
There's fake beef, and we good? Fake beef?
Yeah, just in the challenge, just in the challenges, you know, just competitive, you know.
I'd be down to make this a 4.
Oh,
right here.
nah. Oh, nah.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
There's still a choker there. There's still a choker there.
We made a rivals alliance. Me and Jeff have been, you know, having a little back and forth, having a little competitiveness. Azure and FD have kind of done the same thing, so we just team up. We just take the rest down.
Welcome, survivors, to your first, well, I guess not first individual immunity challenge, but your first individual immunity challenge as a merge collective. So, if anyone has the tribal immunity, I would like to take it back.
But clearly not. Oh, never mind.
Okay, there you go.
They were actually responsible.
Tribal
with them.
immunity is gone for good. Individual immunity is what you covet in this game. Let's get to today's immunity challenge.
In this challenge, castaways will compete in a bow duel. The winner will move on to the next round. Whoever wins the final round will win immunity and a spot in the final 7.
Alright, after random draw, the first round consists of Azure versus FD, Pepper versus Baile, Doughless versus Controller, and Jeff versus Phantom. So up first is Azure and FD. Azure, FD, round 1. Survivors ready. Go.
Wait, what are you doing? Hey. You gonna reset, buddy? You gonna reset, brother? You gonna reset? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me or not? You gonna come on, tough guy. What you doing? You doing all these things?
Roasting. This is actually roasting him.
Ooh.
FD lands another shot. Azure is dead. FD has won this round.
Ooh.
This round is Pepper versus Baile. Survivors ready. Go.
Oh.
Holy moly.
Pepper is strafing.
Oh, goodness. Oop. Oop. Cooked. Yo.
Hold up.
Both land.
I'm
I think
cooked.
it's another hit.
We've seen these before.
Symbolizes immunity.
And Pepper's dead. Baile has won and will move on to the next round.
Darn.
Survivors ready.
Go easy on me.
Go.
Oh, I pulled out the wrong thing.
Doughless, don't cross the line.
He crossed, bro.
He crossed. Doughless, no crossing the line.
I did.
Disqualified.
It wasn't that like here?
Disqualified. I
You're
baited him.
way in the red, dude. You're like on the line.
Bro, I saw him, bro.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Disqualified.
I know.
Controller moves on to the next round. Final round. So it's face controller in the next round.
Yeah,
Survivors ready.
Good
Go.
luck, my boy.
Bro, how do I get these stupid arrows? Oh, goodness.
Phantom rotating the arrows instead of shooting. And Phantom is dead.
The
That
Phantom
was-
well.
Hey, Jeff, you should cross the line when we go.
That was embarrassing.
Survivors ready. Go.
Fuck.
Oh.
I'm so dead.
And
Oh.
FD has been slain.
I mean, who didn't see that coming?
Survivors ready. Go.
Holy moly.
Oh. No! Step out from the glass, buddy.
Oh, man.
Oh, what?
Bailey is dying
Ouch!
every way except via an arrow. Like that.
It's over.
Jeff
I don't
hiding.
feel like dying.
And he's dead.
Oh.
Controller moves on. Bailey against Controller. One will win their way to the final 7, the other will not. Duh.
Ready for
Anyway,
I don't know if I said it better myself.
Good luck, Bailey.
good luck.
survivors ready. Go.
Okay. I understand it now. Okay.
And Bailey wins individual immunity and is fought
Amazing
in the
round.
final 7. Alright, controller, come on up.
I didn't win.
No, not
Yeah,
controller. Oh, Bailey,
controller,
my
come
fault,
on
guys.
up, controller, let's
Bailey,
go.
come on up.
I was like, say no more.
Short-term memory
Well,
loss
if you
is hitting.
insist.
Bailey, you have won individual immunity and a spot in the final 7. Everyone else, tribal council tonight, where somebody will be voted off and become the first member of the jury.
It's a final 3. Oh my
Alright.
god.
I
Grab
got
your
it.
stuff, head on out, guys. I'll see you all tonight.
So before we merged, we were noticing that Azure is like a big challenge threat, and also that stuff too. But we wanted to know like what you guys thought of that, if that's like true or not.
I think Azure is just more of Jeff's pawn at this point. And I feel like FD and Controller are a duo. And if
Yeah.
those 4 unite, that's pretty scary.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
I had Controller come up to me multiple times today and say that he's my number one, and we have been number ones. We've been voting together since the start. So I don't think Controller would completely flip on us like that without inviting me in, and then I would invite you in. So
So you want to vote FD?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't think I do, because the jury is starting now, and like he just said how like we are solid. So if I betray him like instantly, that would not be like a good look for me. Like if I made it back.
I mean,
I mean, I'd like to take out a big player.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you guys say Jeff is a big player, like we could try him. We should have enough votes.
I guess, alright.
Bailey, do you have any opinions?
It's just that he has a safety without power.
Okay. So I guess Azure then, because like I don't want to take out FD.
Jeffles has an advantage, which is not good. That is scary. That probably makes them the highest priority, quite honestly. But I think for this round, we are going to be taking out Azure, because they're basically Jeffles' like biggest ally. And so if we can get them, and Jeffles is not as strong.
We'll split off into duos and we just pretend that the other duo isn't budging on any information.
Okay.
And then we'll just go around being like, they're so fake, bro. I'm not voting with them. I'm voting like this person or whatever, you know?
Yeah, and then we're all voting Doughless?
I think so. I think so.
To be honest, kind of want to vote Shiny.
Listen. Wait, what?
We
Wait,
can
what do you
take
wanna do?
your shiny later though, because he's feuding with
Yeah,
Phantom.
we can take out Shiny later.
Me, Jeffles, Azure, and Controller know we are the big dogs, the targets. So what do? We have to make a big dog alliance and get rid of Doughless. This is literally the greatest plan of all time. All we need to do is make sure one of them does not vote. That's the same as the others, and they're not going to. They are so separated right now. It is absolutely insane. So I think if we do that, like, holy shit, Doughless goes home, the 4 of us stay. This is going to be epic. They're gonna split. They're not voting on
Oh yeah, no, ain't no way.
No,
that's
but
the
it
four that
has
vote
to be,
together.
no. For this to work, it has to be a 2-2 split for them. Because if
Not
someone
really.
no, hear me out. If like I threw my vote, for example, it'd be a 3 to 2 to 2 to 1, and then no one would know what happened, and it would be funny. Like, hear me out. It would be
I don't wanna
hilarious.
I really don't want to risk that though.
No, yeah, no,
I don't wanna
I
risk
think
But
that
we could be
I-
set up so perfectly for it. Like, it could actually work.
Okay,
Alright.
but let's just make sure. that they're
Will
on
I
board
think for
plans.
now tentatively we do 4 on Doughless, And
Okay.
if the split seems like too good to be true, I'm down like to
I will throw my vote.
Bailey, I just want to say we've been playing you all. Me, Phantom, Azure, and Jeff were tight.
No, I kind of figured that.
Okay. No, we've actually had tribe unity the entire time. We want to pull you in, and let's get out FD right now.
Okay, my thing with getting FD out is that FD is just a punching bag and Controller's the like
Then you
guy
want
behind the
Controller out?
scenes.
It's
Okay.
because Controller and Doughless are like number ones.
Yeah,
That's
Doughless literally said that his number one is Controller. The glue between those three is Controller, because Controller and FDs are number ones, and then Doughless and Controller are quote unquote 1-in-1s. So the glue between those guys would be Controller. So voting him out makes the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah, let's 5 of us vote Controller out right now. Let's get him out of here.
I just won immunity. I feel so happy winning this immunity at the first merge tribal council where literally anything can happen is great. I'm super pumped to get back to camp and talk to people. My main strategy here is just to pit as many people against each other as possible. I really want to get rid of someone from my original tribe, because I want them to pay for what they did to Jordan. I think that I really wanted to work with Jordan, and they ruined that for me, so I'm going to ruin that game.
I'm hearing it to you right now from that chat
Bailey?
before I was in. Yeah, from Bailey.
I know.
Doughless didn't really want to, but yeah, Phantom and Bailey were really going on for trying to vote you out.
Yeah, I don't know about why Phantom's so adamant about me. I've never had a single interaction with him, but like Bailey blames me for Jordan going out, so I understand completely like why they're trying to do that shit.
See,
it annoys me though, and I'm willing to work with you, buddy, if you're down. Like, who are your main targets at the moment besides me?
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm on the outs, bro. I need people.
Hey, listen. I can pull in Controller. We're already good. Like Jeff and what's his name, Azure, they've been kind of sketchy in that 4-person curl you recall. We didn't come up with a name, which really annoys the shit out of me. But if me and you can come up with a name, I really would like to work with you, and I don't want to really go home at merge. You know, feel me?
Yeah. No, I don't want to be merge boot, bro.
I'm not trying to throw you out. I promise you, dude. I'm not trying to throw you out. But like, seriously, man, do you have any beef with anybody?
Any beef? I mean, Phantom, because you know I kind of tried to get him out before, but then Crackle went home.
Yeah, and fucking he's trying to target me, and he hasn't even tried to have a conversation with me. We could just do that if you want, Phantom.
I have this plan forming. I think we can get 5 votes on Controller, and they will play the idol on FD. And you know what? If this pulls off, this will be an incredible move. I'm playing the actor boy right now. Saying that I'm on the outs. I think FD trusts me. You know, I think I can really pull off a good move here. Because, you know, my resume right now, it's kind of weak. I need to start spicing it up. Otherwise, I'll get to FTC and I'll just be a goat.
It seems like me, Controller, and FD have like a good 3 going, and Bailey's on the outs. But that could not be true. It could just not be true, you know. So I'll keep my options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah. What was it? Shiny Pepper was DMing me, and he was saying he was also telling me that you guys were a trio.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any like person you'd prefer to vote out today?
I mean, I guess we could do like Phantom or someone like that, maybe. I don't know.
Because Phantom and Shiny are feuding right now. They're feuding.
Yeah, they're feuding.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm down to get back in
like,
touch later if you want to use that as like the tentative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get out Controller or FD because I'm pretty sure that like those are locked in for me, and so they're votes we could get onto anyone.
I said that the better option is Controller, because Controller's kind of the glue between those guys, in a way.
Yeah, Doughless was telling me about how they were like a strong 3.
Yeah.
FD and controller gave us nothing to work with.
Yeah, then
So
I
that's
don't
concerning.
think. Yeah,
I'm a little concerned about that. So you'd rather
Yeah.
shoot controller here?
I think controller's the better move because I think controller is no, he's like the glue in my opinion. You two are getting thrown under the bus hardcore. Like Pepper keeps telling people that you have a safety without power. I don't know how true it is. I don't
It
really
is.
care.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. I told a lot
Yeah,
of
he
people.
got it from the challenge.
Okay.
Am I
didn't know
gonna
if you
need
told
to
anyone,
use
so I
this
just wanted to
tonight?
give. I don't think you need to, but like, Pepper told me that like Azure is kind of like Jeff's pawn and this and that. So like,
What?
Oh,
like,
my God.
they're like,
Dude, Shiny
they're like-
Pepper?
yeah,
Shiny Pepper?
just
Really?
we
Really?
need to talk. What is this guy doing? This is the most like demented round, like of this game, man. Like this is crazy. I have no clue what's going on. So I've done so many talks. Like I've talked with so many people. What I think and what I hope will happen is that FD, controller, Azure, and I will be able to make like a weird like hodgepodge 4 and snipe out Doughless here. However, I've heard that Doughless is apparently close to them, and so if they are willing to turn on Doughless, then this will work because I think the others are going to split the votes here. However, if that doesn't work, it's over. Like we're done.
I went into a chat with like Doughless, Phantom, and Baile, and we couldn't agree on the name. Doughless left. I talked to Baile and Phantom about throwing out FD's name, but we're all voting controller because controller or FD, one of them has an idol. And so we're all. I literally even told FD all I've heard is his name. We all vote controller, and them two, they think they can trust me. I got them to put their votes on Phantom. If there's extra security, we literally Azure can, like if they play the idol correctly, Azure can just put the votes on Phantom and then everything's fine. So Jeff and Azure are kind of giving me some off vibes right now. I don't know if I can fully trust them. If everything goes to plan, controller should go home tonight. I've heard that my name is the only name not being thrown out, which, you know, if that's what's happening, goated, my social game's working, my acting's paying off, but if not, I think I might be screwed here. My plan, it has a lot of parts, and if the parts don't go exactly how they're supposed to, then this tribal will not go as I've intended it to, and after this, people are going to see that I've lied a lot, and it's going to put a big target on my back. I need people I can trust, so this tribal is just going to show who's really on my side and who's not.
Yeah, I've only heard your name. I heard Jeffles' name. and then I just heard Doughless was targeting Azure. So.
Doughless is targeting Azure. Do we want to jump on that train? If you think Azure is a threat.
I don't know. I don't really know how big of a threat Azure is.
Okay, so would you want to go for Jeffles instead then?
I guess.
Brody, you're not really. I'm gonna be for real. Like you're making it kind of seem like I'm the only option for you to vote right now.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. But like, I'm trying to do anything right now, dude. It's like save myself. Like I am the real big target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So could you give me something, maybe?
Okay, another name that I heard was tossed around was Controller. I don't know if you'd be down.
By who? By who?
By by Shiny. I might have just screwed up. I told FD that I wanted to vote Controller out, which could screw me over. But I think it has to happen. As much as I want to work with Doughless, I can't work with Doughless if he has Controller in his pocket. Or I don't even know who in their pocket. Oh gosh, I'm so scared. What the heck am I doing?
Literally, I had a conversation with Phantom. I was asking him, yo, what do you want to do? And he just wouldn't give me anything. I'm like, dude, are you trying to vote me out? He's like, no, but it's like, no. And then, like, he was so fucking awkward. Like,
He was awkward with me too. He was awkward with me too at the start of the thing.
Like, listen. So what is
It's probably
the
the
vote?
second biggest name besides.
I think they're voting for you, but they're telling us that they're voting controller. I think they're like double baiting us right now.
Just vote Azure, okay? You'll be fine if you vote Azure.
Got it.
Actually,
like
Jeff,
No.
I heard your name like a lot, like,
My name?
you know, yeah, like controller suggested, like, oh, we could definitely do Jeff, and like everyone seemed to be pretty on board with that.
that's ooh,
So,
but
I mean, that's what I've heard.
So controller is FD saying my name?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Like I'm down to vote with you guys. So if you want to switch the vote off of me, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
I'm down to work with you guys here.
I'll try. I'll message you if it doesn't work. Try. I'll tell them, and if it doesn't work, I'll let you know. Okay, this vote is very chaotic. I don't know what to think of it. I think I've gotten Jeff paranoid enough to the point where he's going to play his safety without power advantage. I just need to message him, and then we can do Azure, and he's out. If this play works, I might be a bit of a target, because everyone knows that I, like, started this plan, but I don't know. I just hope I can, like, get a good enough alliance to where I can potentially, like, go to the end.
Look, man, if you're, like, concerned, do you want me to burn my advantage tonight? I can.
No, do not do it. I promise on the Lord, I'm not voting you.
Okay.
On the, like, here's the plan. So, like, listen, Doughless and Phantom, we're both telling me and Controller, we can try to get Azure out, or we can try to, like, make Jeffles play his advantage to waste it.
I really need to figure out what, like, the right thing to do here. And I might just have to really go out there and put my trust into the hands of other people. I might play my safety without power, like, just to get it out of my hands so that people think I'm less threatening. Because it's public knowledge at this point. And the more public knowledge that's out there about me that makes me more of a target, the more people are more likely to put me as, like, some sort of tertiary or secondary plan. Especially because of the fact that I can't play this after the votes are cast. They know if I'm vulnerable or not. And so this is a very tough round to have to navigate.
We're all voting controller. All right, you, me, him, Phantom, Baile. All right, now I know who the other three are targeting. They're targeting Phantom. We are all doing controller. If they play, because controller or FD, one of them has an idol. If they play the idol correctly, I would really like it if you could play the idol on Phantom to save his butt. It would then negate all the votes, and then it would go to a revote. And then, you know, we'd all vote FD.
okay.
That's just in case. I just want to tell you that before, like, Tribal gets there, like.
All right.
You down with this?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I really trust you, Azure. Like, oh my
I
gosh.
trust you too. This is just crazy. This is all over the place. I expect, you know, first merge tribe to be more even split, but no. Votes are all over the place. I'm hearing Controller, I'm hearing Jeffles, I'm hearing Phantom, I'm hearing Doughless. It's like, there is one alliance that I really want to succeed. You know, the one between me, FD, Jeffles, and Controller, you know, the fake beef alliance. But I don't know if we can pull it off. I might just straight up play my idol tonight, because I don't know what's going on. Like, I could be going home for all I know, and people are just not telling me. What it seems to me is that it's going to be Controller going. Again, I don't want that, but if needed, I will do it. We'll just have to see.
All I've been hearing is FD.
I've heard you and Phantom.
What?
Dude, we're gonna get like a 4-way split. Apparently Doughless is trying to go after me.
What? Who threw my name out?
Shiny, who do you want to vote?
If it's Phantom, I mean...
Anyone not me. Anyone but me, bro.
Alright, well, what was going to be a funny round turned into an actual stressful I'm about to die round. I went from such a good position to now where I am. And the Rivals Alliance, the plan was to vote Dough. And I don't want to vote Dough, but they won't budge. They want to vote Dough, and I want to vote Shiny, and it's becoming such a big mess, so I don't even know if they trust me now. And now I'm just stuck in the middle, but also on the outs, and also on the block. And this is becoming a mess. Honestly, my goal, just survive, solidify something. I'm just gonna decide at the voting booth, because I don't know what direction I'm going. This got way too complicated way too quickly.
Welcome Merge Tribe to Tribal Council. I'm going to start off by just saying, have you guys selected a merge name for your new tribe?
I thought it was Ludon.
Ludon.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ludon.
Ludon tribe.
Ludon.
Welcome to your first of many merged tribal councils. So, let's turn back the clock just a bit. Start of the round. All 4 of you came together on the Blue Beach and formed a new tribe. Phantom, what was it like meeting everyone from the opposing tribe for the first time?
It was nice. It was nice. You know, it was just everyone was talking. You know, meeting each other. So, pretty much where we're at. That's pretty much how. I mean, we've all just like got random calls with people from other tribes we haven't met yet, and talked. So, you know, it was pretty nice.
Jeff, both tribes throughout the game have said something about being united. Do you feel like there is a tribe division heading into tonight's vote?
So, from what I've gathered, is that both tribes are actually like fractured in some way, and so I think that the lines might blur here, and we're gonna see something that is probably a lot less predictable than what we normally do.
So Pepper, if the lines are to blur tonight, do you feel like you're in a good position where you can see through the blurriness, or are you kind of caught on the outside looking in?
No, bro. I was on the outside of my tribe. And I felt a connection with Baile because they were also on the outs on their tribe too, and now they have immunity. And for all I know, everyone could be just dogpiling on me.
Baile, let's turn the attention to you. You won immunity today. Do you think this was a necessary win?
I'm not particularly sure if it's necessary per se, but every single immunity win is valuable and helpful because you never really know what's going to happen at Tribal Council. So just knowing that I'm the only person who's 100% safe here is like great to me.
Controller, what effect do you think this vote will have on the game moving forward?
I wish I knew. It'd be a lot easier to make my decision tonight because I'm hearing this name, I'm hearing this name, I'm hearing this name. Oh, this person said your name, but we're actually going to vote this person, and then this person actually didn't say you, but, you know, maybe we could vote them instead. What do you think? And I'm like, I don't know. What do I think?
Alright, we shall see. I am excited to see how this vote plays out. It is time to vote. FD, you can start us off.
Oh, this is about to be a good one. Oh, yo, Doughless. I'm not sorry. Bye.
I kind of forgot when you were supposed to play safety without power. I don't think that Jeff is going to play it, which is not good for me.
Jeffles is giving me some off vibes. He literally told the controller he heard his name. I don't think he told him that I threw out his name, but he's definitely giving me some sketchy vibes. I told him to stick to the plan. Controller should go home here.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I've been told I'm getting some votes tonight. Even if it's a waste, I just
assume
want
you're playing
to
it on
be
yourself.
safe. Sorry. Yes, I'm playing it for myself.
Alright, this is
wanna be
indeed
safe.
a
That's
hidden
it, sorry.
immunity idol, which means any votes for Azure will not count. With that, I will now read the votes. First vote, Azure does not count. Second vote, Doughless.
Damn it.
Third vote, Doughless. That's 2
Red.
votes Doughless, 5 votes left.
I'm cooked.
Controller. That's 2 votes Doughless, 1 vote Controller. Doughless. That's 3 votes Doughless, 1 vote Controller, 3 votes left.
So it begins.
Controller. Controller. We're tied. 3 votes Doughless, 3 votes Controller, 1 vote left. The final vote. And the 5th person voted off, the first member of our jury. Doughless. Doughless, that's 4, and tonight
Wow,
that is
actually?
enough. I'll need you to bring
Oh, wow.
me your torch.
You told me to vote out Azure, brother.
Yeah,
Yes. Yep. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't want to. So, there you
You
go.
could have just said that. I would have switched the vote, bruh. You didn't have to just vote me out, bro.
Eh,
Easy.
Doughless, the tribe has spoken. It's time
Why
for you
did
to
you
go.
even think?
Survivors, an interesting round for sure. An idle play and a 4-3-0 vote. First jury member is in the books. 4 more of you will join him. Alright, that's all I got for you guys. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night.
Well, that was not how I expected that to go. I thought more people were with me, but, you know, FD, he could have just asked me to switch the vote and I would have done that, but he just voted me out instead! That's kind of petty, but, you know, I'll keep an open mind going into the jury. I'm the first member of the jury, so I'll have to watch everyone else. But yeah, this was fun, and hopefully I didn't just blow my chances of making it into future seasons.